trick is to recognize people after all these years. Hi, folks.
So nice to see
Oh,
you.
thanks for making this
Oh, it's
important.
great,
Now
man.
look at the camera. Hi.
Hi.
IRS is here and the FBI, so if you
Okay,
have a
this is the
problem...
wrong name tag.
In 1965, I was given the privilege of becoming the choral director at West Morris Regional High School. And a part of what the administration and the faculty and the student body allowed me to do was to create an auditioned choir that we named Concert Choir. And the concept of the concert choir was the varsity of the choral music program. Something to aspire to.
It's just such a pleasure to finally meet all the kids. I've heard about the kids for many, many years.
Yeah, I'm the guy who thought up this whole thing back a year and a half ago. Been thinking about it for 40 years. It's coming to fruition. I'm having a heck of a time.
I get
Well,
the close-up.
I'm really
getting a
glad
close-up.
you're
This is
here.
nice.
This was a crescendo.
It was a crescendo. As long as I go out making a loud noise, I'm all right.
Watching everybody arrive, especially when they meet Mike and he freaks out and hugs them, watching them find each other is the payoff for months and months and months and months of effort, of looking for people, of cajoling people to come, of supporting them and trying to help them, and it's wonderful. It's just wonderful, and I'm in tears all the time.
Find your voice part if you are a singer. And if you're a non-singer, we're going to get chairs for you so you can all be a part of this at the beginning.
Welcome to Make a Difference. What a special adventure to pull this off. And myself and the committee, we are so grateful that you're making this important. We lose people in life, and then, you realize the value of things. And to me, that you're making this time is just so important. And we shared such a very special gift. So we are really capturing the moment. So I'm personally grateful, and I'm grateful for Scott Geller that he has this beautiful place, that we're able to do this. Thank you. I'd like us to dedicate this to special people in our lives. So if you believe there's a heaven, when we sing, we're connecting with all those special people. How's that sound? Lovely. Yeah.
I imagine there are a lot of people who haven't worked on the music very much, but anything that we sang then, Mike was so tough. We learned every note, and it'll come back.
No matter how important we think we are as individuals, chances are, in 3 generations, people won't even remember our name. When we last saw each other, it was 40 plus years ago for most. We had no idea that a legacy had already been started that was going to bring us back together today. This is nothing more than paper and ink. Music is what we make together. My whole goal as the conductor, along with Don Crudop's help, is that we make music. We don't make paper, we don't make ink, we make music. Come Saturday, of the 6 or 7 pieces that we have on the agenda that we would like to sing, if we only feel familiar with 2 of them, guess how many we'll do? Yay! If we feel great about 4, guess how many we'll do?
2.
We're we sitting?
You're back there with Don Crudup. Now, he's a choral conductor, so you got your music, right?
We forgot it.
Some things never change. Now, sitting at the keyboard is Sean. Oh. Ready? It's going to feel so good. Ready? Don't go to sleep. Now, you guys didn't know when you walked in you could sing that note. That's a D flat. Sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. You can go higher than that. Of course you can. I love it. I love it. And singing makes me happy, oh so very happy. Singing makes me happy, oh so very happy. I love to sing, sing, sing. I love to sing. Got it? Sing, sing. I love to sing, sing, sing. I love to sing, sing. I love to sing. All right, you got your part? Yes. Okay, now we're going to go half steps. You ready? 4-part ominous. Last one. Laughter is contagious and it's advantageous. Ha, 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 ha. All right. Pianissimo. Mezzo forte. Fortissimo. Now that's the sound I want them to hear. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Now what I wanted to do is I want you to do the 2 vowels I just taught you. Only those vowels, right? In other words, I don't think I'm making myself clear. I don't really care that you tell me, yes, I will pray. I just want the vowels. They're going to take care of the pray part. Got it? You follow? Now watch. I certainly didn't think after the first warm-up type rehearsal that we would be this far.
I have always felt very emotional about the director because he just brought out a sound and emotion from the choir so many years ago, and that stays in your memory. And then it was like recreated. It was like a rebirth. It was just transcended.
And the sound of the choir, my goodness. These folks hadn't sung together in 40 years. So they're teaching me.
I was in awe. You know, I was very moved.
Mr. Dwayne Earhart is a special person.
Mr. Dwayne Earhart made you a specialized fly rod.
Custom made.
Custom made everything on it
Engraved.
and engraved.
Really? Really?
It's okay, it's okay. I know.
Oh! When I had to finally say, I've had 120 people that auditioned, and there are maybe 40 slots. For me, the final analysis was, do I think, Mike Brewster, that you have the capability of reaching the soul of that singer? Because that means the world is endless musically. Then the music that we would make would be spectacular. And that's happened in rehearsal. That has happened. You felt it. I've seen you in tears, right? Do you hear it? Do you hear? That's magic. Dynamics are magic. If you just became putty and I could shape you, and you came in and you auditioned for concert choir, I was very serious about who is this person that I would like to let be in concert choir.
I mean, don't make it so special that you don't use it, or
Oh,
he would be ticked.
He will be ticked, yes. And I don't want Dwayne Earhart ticked, I really don't. Dwayne Earhart. And God said, let there be much. One of our brethren here, Bill Hardy, has had a dream for years that we would come back together.
And he started talking about it about a year and a half ago. And social media and so forth, it just caught on. And the search began to find those 95 singers. And it turns out, believe this statistic or not, that after all of months of searching and women now having married names, or 2 or 3, that all but 3 were found. And it was determined of the 95, for various reasons, that approximately 70-ish could possibly come to this event. So after 40 plus years, about 40 singers came. It's an amazing event that we are a part of today. Hi. We're going to touch your soul. That's our mission. Somewhere tonight, maybe something inside of you is specially touched.
Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Yes, every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Up on the mountain, my Lord spoke. Up this mountain, fire and smoke. Looked all around me, it was so fine. I asked my Lord if all was mine. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Yes, every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray.
Okay, now, look at the camera. Hi.
Do you hear? No, not heaven, heaven. Somebody's singing heaven. It's heaven. Hear it? Do you hear it? Yep. It's magic. It's magic. Okay. Now watch what happens. Totally different chordal center. He goes from this to this. It's like a second part of the prayer. Do you understand? He changed the chordal center to make the point. Great chord writing. But you're going to sing the power and the glory. If you want to just do that one line instead of dividing, I'm happy with that. But most important thing, choir, is I've got to have this big, full, rich sound of volume more than I have to have different notes. Am I making sense? Just sing the first word. What's the vowel? What vowel are we going to go to? We're going to go to What do we got to do with the T and the H? We got to get them out of the way. The. It's like they don't exist. We don't sing consonants. We sing vowels. Here we go. Just the first chord. Ready? The, and. It's not deep. It's not rich enough. Sopranos. Instead of here we go. And.
please have mercy.
I liked Mr. B gave me access to a lot of music because I joined his community choir, and I liked singing the formal pieces. They were very exciting.
The Day of Judgment is an awful day. But not this black community. For the black community, it is the Liberation Day. My chariot is going to deliver me, and I'm going to ride that chariot to see my Lord.
Are you ready for the journey? Oh, yeah. Do you want to see Jesus? Oh, yes. I'm waiting for the journey because I'm ready to go. Riding the chariot to see my Lord. Riding the chariot to see my Lord. I'm gonna ride in the chariot to see my Lord.
Thank you so very much. I think Sandy Patty made this famous, if you remember the name Sandy Patty, and it's called In the Name of the Lord. I give to you Jan Lindblad Wells.
There is strength in the name of the Lord. There is power in the name of the Lord. There is hope in the name of the Lord. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord.
My fondest memory was one time we were going off on a concert choir trip, and several of us were on the verge of getting a cold, and Mike pulled out the mentholyptus, and we all started singing Praise the Lord and Pass the Mentholyptus, and it got us through the concert. And that has always stuck with me, that whenever I feel a cold coming on, get out the mentholyptus.
It was really a wonderful experience, and it started me on a career in music, and I still am doing music. I'm teaching autistic children music, kindergarten through 5th grade.
Hira Guantanamera. Yo soy un hombre sincero means I'm a very sincere man.
Well, I saw the article in the Observer Tribune in Mendham. Came out. That was I saw that on the I looked it up on my iPhone when I was in the airport.
It's online. Oh,
yeah, it's online, right?
Good.
Right, it was good. It had a photo of the choir, which was great.
Another 40.
This is great. This is just terrific. We're still alive and we're still seeing each other.
A diagnosed terminal cancer survivor. I shouldn't be here. And one of the gifts of cancer that I have that I want to share with each of you before we read our thoughts about each of the people that are no longer with us is that what I've learned that I want to share with all of you is that it's not important how many days on earth you have, but how well you spend each day. Tom Olbeck, Bob Demarest, James Dorchester,
Sue Hummel, Charles Knapp, Bob Robertson,
Carol Ann Schutte,
Dwight G. Sharrow, Bob Smith, and finally, most recently, Robert Bob Cobson, who plan to attend this reunion this weekend, but unfortunately passed through a series of strokes most recently. May the Lord bless you and keep you. And may the Lord bless and be with all of these souls.
Experience. Probably the best experience I had in high school.
We grew up hearing her sing and hearing stories about the concert choir and about her teacher. Yes, her band that she was in, and also about her teacher who really made a big impact on her. And so when we heard about this reunion, we really wanted to come see her perform, and it was wonderful.
I loved when Mr. B would, at the end of a concert, he'd tell the audience to sit down, and then we'd sing the Lord Bless You and Keep You. And that was always such a moving time, because it was, he says it was a gift to them. And that song has become so special to us.
Did it work for you? Did you understand the idea? Ooh, that just got me.
If we are so successful in that our soul comes inside of us as we're singing a piece of music, comes out of us, and it reaches out through airwaves, and it connects to the soul of a listener, and that listener is moved in that listener's soul because of what we just did, that's a success.
And this is special to me. I'll take this moment to the grave.
Oh, well, there's joy and there's sadness. Because if you're a conductor, you always want to step before your choir one more time. That's just the normal. But the joy is that something that was a one-person vision at one time became everybody's goal, and we were successful in making it happen.
It's hard to believe it's over. I hope we do it again sometime.
So I hear we're going to do it again. And next time I'm going to practice more.
Great thing about all this for me is that there's a legacy that will go on, and it's such a beautiful legacy. It's a sense of not one person, certainly not me. It's a sense of a community, a sense of many, many people.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
I'm done. Give it. That's all.